Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that has a lot of upside and that is ready to make a huge move very soon, and why you should keep it on your watch list. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video, right after the intro. All right, y'all. Again, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also, do not forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. So let's get started. Yesterday, I told y'all that the momentum is still bullish, right? But it's going to be a chop fest on the way up. And we've seen an example of that today. There was a massive drop in the middle of the day right over here, right? This is a massive drop, and then followed by dip buyers buying it up again. And so far, it's doing pretty well. It's doing what I anticipated to do. There's probably gonna be a few of those as we continue to climb higher towards the $4,400 mark. All right, it's just gonna be zigzag, just choppy as we climb. So just get ready for it, and do not be surprised and do not be alarmed either, right? Right now it's just in the box, which is perfectly fine. Now, the stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for the next few days, that stock is SBUX. Starbucks, all right? And for those of you who like Starbucks, who drink coffee, again, this I like the stock a lot. I like the stock, and the reason why I like it is because of one reason and one reason only. If we change the time frame to the daily, right, and we zoom in right over here, we can clearly see that there is a bullish pennant that broke out cleanly. It broke out, it held, and now like the party literally just started. It's literally ready to go even higher. All right, definitely keep this one in your watches. This is the daily time frame. I like the weekly. I like the way the weekly looks. This is looking quite spectacular. This is not something that I, as a short seller, would want to short. I'm pretty sure the other short sellers who are in here at like 118, they're watching it, and if they didn't cover already as soon as that thing broke out at 112, they're slowly covering, and they're causing the stock to push up even higher. So definitely watch this one for a move up beyond the previous highs. Like, these people will get scared and they will cover, and all the way until like 120, maybe even like 122 within the next few days. All right, I don't think it will be quite rapid. Like, it could do a little bit of, again, if the market is choppy, let's say it follows the Dow, which kind of disappointed today. Like, we could see this type of move, which could provide a buying opportunity, followed by another one and another one, like that. All right, we could see that type of move, or best case scenario, I mean, if you look at it on the 4 hour, something happened in the after hours and this thing spiked right now. So we'll see. We'll see how it opens. It may just drop a little bit before it runs. It may consolidate a little bit before it runs. But either way, I'm bullish on the stock. So yeah, definitely keep this one on your watch list for the next few days. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Again, you'll always have some wonderful questions in these comments. So the first one that we're gonna address is ATVI. All right. And ATVI, I see why somebody is asking about this. It's not looking bad. Like, it's not looking that bad at all. I like, right off the bat, I do see a reverse head and shoulders on there. It's quite clean to me. It's quite clean, right? And it wants to make a move back up to at least $100, at least. Could it break $100 and go to like 105? That's the maybe. All right, this is the easy part, and then like after that is the hard part. So if you're long in this one, this is a hold for me. The daily is not terrible. It's just consolidating like that, and eventually it will recover. All right, it may even like do so a bit slower. Like, it may waste your time very slow all the way until earnings, and then earnings will be the deciding factor of whether it falls like this, right, or it spikes and opens up at like 110 and runs even more. But either way, y'all just gonna have to wait. So that's my very honest opinion of ATVI. No problem whatsoever on this one for now. The next one that we're going to be addressing in this video, that stock is MU. All right, and MU had some potential. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of eyes on the stock, especially before earnings, right? And then apparently their earnings was really good. Like they had phenomenal numbers to crush the estimates and everything was cool, but their reaction was terrible anyways, which does not surprise me. That's the game that you play with earnings. Like again, as I always say, holding anything through earnings is 150% gambling. All right, you win some, you lose some, and this time if you held YOLO calls, you definitely lost a lot. Right now it's trying to recover. Let me change this thing to the 4. Yeah, it's trying to recover and it's showing us what ATVI is kind of showing us. And will it actually pull it off? Like, will it go back up to $84? Like, probably within the next few days. And that's a maybe. It's definitely worth watching. The potential is there, and that's $4, $4 to $5 in premium. So yeah, keep this one on your watch list, especially after this dip buy right here. All right, keep it on your watch list. The one thing that could also happen is that it could just drag its feet for a long time and never even like get over here. I will show you another example by answering another question later. All right, but you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Now the next one that we're going to be covering, I'm gonna do a recap on one of the stocks from yesterday, HD. This one was one of the stocks to watch for a move up to 330, right? And I didn't like the way it opened up, and I didn't like the way the Dow was looking right out the gates. It popped a little bit and then it immediately started falling, and I didn't like this thing, and I got out immediately as soon as we got below 320. That was when I was out of the stock and I just left it alone, and eventually went all the way down to 317, which is really unfortunate. So is this thing done? It's bouncing off of a previous level of supports. It could consolidate some more. It could take a lot longer to get up to 330. I just didn't like that drop, so I immediately exited out and started looking at other opportunities in the market, just to let y'all know. All right. So that's my very honest opinion on that one. Now the next stock is somebody asked about UPST. All right, and this is the example that I wanted to show y'all. Now UPST, it has its runs and then it drops, and then it has another run, and now it's tired again, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been watching this one. I have been watching this one as well, but I'm really careful when it comes to these things. Right here, right? It looks really good. Like you can see the head, like the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. It looked good. It looks tempting, and then it shows this, right? This right here was the deal breaker for me. I didn't want to get involved in that anymore, and that turned out to be a good decision because the stock went nowhere. Like it went nowhere. Like it's consolidating here. The only people who are winning is actually nobody, because the contracts are super expensive. Like puts are not making that much, probably like 20%, maybe 30%. It's not something dramatic to be excited about, and calls are just getting annihilated. So nobody is winning here. Like in this box, in this zone, nobody is winning. How long is it gonna stay in here? I have no idea, and I am not trading this one at all because I don't know how long it's gonna stay in there. All right, so where's it gonna go next? I don't know. And just be careful if you have money involved in this one. It could waste your time. Roll your contracts over accordingly, and manage your risk as always with this one. All right, so this is what I wanted to show y'all in regards to like MU, just another example of what could happen. Now the next one is actually another update on the other stock that I mentioned yesterday, which was TMUS, T-Mobile. And T-Mobile, I have no problem with it. It was either this one or Starbucks for me, and I chose Starbucks. I like Starbucks. Either way, it doesn't matter. They're both moving accordingly. If you bought the dip on this one, you should be up quite substantially, right? And I think it's gonna go to 150. My price target is not changing. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna touch anything about this stock. Watch this one for a continuation in this region within the next few days. All right. And that is the end of the video. Do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. That is where I put the plays in advance, like in real time, and the details of the contracts, stop loss, and price targets, etc. All right. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about like 15 minutes or less for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Guma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.